you fulfill the conditions. There are people who have failed the election. The only way they think they can be relevant is to overthrow the government in whichever ways. I thank the youth that this place is the center of unity. This place we cannot afford to allow the capital city, where the international community is, to be where people will want to practice how to be violent. We will not allow that. Will we allow violence here? No. Certainly not. I've seen all kinds of threats. Somebody say, oh, you will die tomorrow, your children will die. I know I will die one day. So you don't need to tell me I will die. I know I will die. If it is tomorrow I die, it's not you that killed me. That's my time. So don't threaten me that I will die tomorrow. I will die the day God said I will die.
Nuisance, Lele.
I am giving you all this speech so that you can always have their faces and what they said. As you go to bed, you can remember what he said, because you need to stay angry. People like that are talking freely for now. They are depending on the fact that they believe they can mobilize Nigerians to clash with Nigerians. Okay? And once those clashes start, they have an idea what the end will be. The people they mobilize, they will crush all the protesters. And if those ones cannot crush you, the military will come and finish the job. So this is the perfect plan. Okay? And they have people around that are massaging their ego. They talk like that. Eagle Square is a public property. Just open the gate for them. If there's any damages there, you take the government money and fix it. Because that's what you do. Where you have all of your own things you are organizing there to make yourself feel important. Government of Tefnumbu, Eagle Square, Abuja, and all of that stuff. We know you won't give them. But when the old thing, you see, when you push them, the way you are undermining them and talking to them in a condescending manner this way, right? Because you are so confident that they are too poor, they are hungry to even last in any protest against you. So those things you are banking on, the moment all of them fails and you have no other options anymore, okay? So we'll see how many of you can actually stand against what you have created, the monster you have created. You've created a monster. Now that you want to fully burn Nigeria down yourselves, APC, Egbekegbe, the best idea, brethren, all of you wait on the campaign for the past 3 years. Break it up to save lives. All this talk. We don't get another country. We don't want to burn Nigeria down. You are only talking to yourself. There are those who want to burn Nigeria down and blame you. So they want you to not even challenge them. If you continue to challenge them, if you go ahead and challenge them, they will burn Nigeria down and blame you. This is their master plan. Yeah, we'll blame you. We are going to cause problem and we're going to blame you. They're making themselves feel good. They won't be there to blame anyone. By the time the whole smoke settles, they have been stealing the money for themselves, Abi. So if they bring all their thugs, pay them to wreak havoc, to loot shops, to attack protesters, right? And then burn Nigeria down, then that means the money they are stealing, by the time the whole smoke settles, they won't have access to steal that money anymore. We'll go use the money to rebuild the place that they destroy when that time comes. So yeah, let them continue to grandstand, right? And going on to that of Peter Obi, here is the letter, supposedly, reason why Kenneth Okonkwo has left Peter Obi. See, all these things here, right? I'm not going to read everything to you, okay? It's not important. But I can give you the summary, right? According to him, he said, Peter Obi does not have the kind of charisma that is needed to face APC. Here you get gun for gun, man for man, money for money. And He said, Labour Party, he said after the last charade, he said he approached Obi, that maybe Obi Nkwo can use the momentum of obedience and build Labour Party. Fix his own, everybody that believes in Obi, fix them in Labour Party. Okay? And begin to prepare for the next election. But rather than that, Obi is like soft. Always talking about this peace, that peace. No, there's no fighting spirit in him to show that he has what it takes to challenge APC and PDP in Nigeria. So it's a pure waste of time. It's just pure waste of, it's misleading. Obi cannot put together thugs. Obi cannot mobilize funds to bribe INEC, to bribe police, to bribe all of these guys. So he does not have, it is not showing, according to Kenneth, Obi is not showing that, yes, people talk about, what do you call it, the structure. We are no structure, no structure, no structure. But that was then. That this is not about just Obi, it's about others too. And to make all of you realize your dreams, Obi need to actually act like APC and PDP. Bribe those you need to bribe, okay? Put all your trusted people in places, here you get, and be brutal. Get to know the judges. Speak out in a way that, APC and PDP, they're going to say it is no longer business as usual. Here you get now. He said Obi is not showing that. He said Obi said, what's that guy's name? Abure, the Labour Party chairman, to go and conduct a free and fair party congress to elect their leaders. That Obi never followed it up. He shall do all the complaints there, Sha. So in a nutshell, he concluded that Obi does not have what it takes to fight and become a president in this type of Nigeria. He is right. But what is he trying to now say? That is, Obi cannot do that. And he needs to move on with his life and politics. So he's going to go back to APC. I've been at PDP. Kenneth Okonkwo. Anyway, so the obedient have been wishing him whatever he wished himself. What they said was that it can't be worse than Buala bin Abulala. Okay? So today, those who are telling you to calm down, see what they look like, and those who are borrowing their money. Look at these soldiers. They are actually like 7 of them, but this is like 5 pictures of them, okay? These soldiers have been dismissed from the Nigeria army. Initially, they were locked up. They were tried, and now they have been dismissed. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know their offense? Do you know their offense? They ran away from the Boko Haram because they didn't have enough ammunition to confront the Boko Haram, so they ran away. So when they found them, Nigerian army arrested them, locked them up for over a year, and then yesterday, they dismissed them. Even on social media, people were saying, Okonkwo, go and do Thanksgiving, we thank God for your life, we thank God for your life, They didn't provide ammunition for these people. They are not providing, they are not paying them well. A soldier in Nigeria get paid 1,000 naira a day. Do you know how much is 1,000 naira a day? 40 pence. Yeah, 40 pence. It's not even up to 50 pence in the UK. Talk less of it being up to £1. It's also not, it's probably about 50 cents. That is in American money. 50 cents. That's how much they pay Nigerian soldier every day for feeding. His salary income, maybe 67 or 70,000 before the minimum wage. Now, an average soldier will be paid 110,000 or something. Now, if you convert that, do you know how much that is? It is, 110K. So it is put at about $70. That's how much they pay an average soldier in Nigeria a month to go and fight terrorists. So, Baba, if you feel run, to bale sare jubonlo. They say nobody feel run past bullets. But when Boko Haram bullets are flying, and you have none to sort of a fight back, and you still succeeded in outrunning the bullets, say she ordinary dismissal, luma problem. You go church, go do Thanksgiving. Because according to this guy, the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Defense in Nigeria, Patawale Bello, the former Zamfara governor, for the second time in 4 days, Bello Turuji, the leader of the Fulani terrorists in northern Nigeria, Bello Turuji, the young man or the terrorist that Nigerian army have announced about 4 times to have been killed by the Nigerian army or by the Nigerian Air Force who bombed Bello Turuji and others. These guys, they've announced the death of this guy 4 times. But, recently he said, listen, guys, stop disturbing yourself. The person that is sponsoring the real terrorists, the Fulani terrorists in Nigeria, especially in Zamfara and environ, about terrorist leader, long suffering why you. I know 2 years for food, okay? But now waiting the talk, be say, Bello Patawale, the former governor of Zamfara, the Minister of Defense of Nigeria under Tifnumbu, is a terrorist sponsor. And it's, if anybody tells you, so if anybody shows you who they are the first time, you need to believe them. I believed him the first time. This is the second time Turuji is telling us. Those who are supposed to keep you safe, they are actually those behind the terrorism. And they are telling you to endure or more. It will be Turuji she fresh. It will be Turuji she calm. I mean, Nigeria today, any small thing, people don't they run mad. Tell somebody inside the bus to shift. They are going to turn it into a fight. Everybody is angry because many are hungry. But see the terrorist leader, but she calm. Whoa, Nigeria is real. Nigeria is unreal.
Sunana Muhammadu Bello Turji a arewa maso yammacin Najeriya. Na joni da ake ce ma Mustapha Sarkin Kaya na fito na yi magana bidiyo na ce gwamnatin Zamfara da ta gabata ya ce mina ne gata tsohon gwamna sheri ne aka yi me to me ta baba ana yi mai sheri ko me ta baba gaskiya abu in ka je ka bincika in ma baka san ma'ana abun ba. Abunda muka ce ɗan mai gari ƙanan bashari ne uwa ɗai uba ɗai kuma mun ce ɗan ta'adda ne kuma yana riƙe da bindigogi kuma yana zanne dajin maradun. To kai in baka da masaniya duk 'yan Najeriya sun sani duk duniya ta sani an taɓa wani abu ƙaya wanda ɗaure ma duk duniya kai. Duk mai hankali ya san an yi shi kuma ya san ya faru. Wa ya sace 'yan matan ƙayan maradun lokacin da an ka kwashe su aka kai su daji aka yi garkuwa da su wa ya sace su kai ya ka sace su koko ni sai tambayar ka muke yi tunda ka ce bashari ba dan ta'adda bane tsohon gwamna bai da sa hannu to tambayar ka muke yi gare ka an so su koko gare ni mu mun ce bashari ya an so mutane kuma ga kane ne wanga dan mai gari sun ka an so mutane kuma duk duniya ta san an sace yan makarantar kayan maradun to bindigogin da aka sace yan matan kayan maradun suna hannun wa ka ce bashari na tare da jami'an tsaro na tursasa ma turji shine yan matsu to in tambaye ka inga kake dabba jahili me ya taba kawo maku bindigatawa ya faɗi guda wanda taba kawo maku tafiye ina nike zuwa ina yadda me ni faɗa mani cikin Najeriya in ga haka so in zo in yi ma lalura kai da jahili ne baka ma san kai ba ka fahimta ko mu abunda mun kace bashari yana da daba daji kuma tana kai ma Zamfara da Kaduna da Sokoto hari kuma baka da dama ƙaryata wannan maganar tunda in kana da dama bindigogin bashari da aka dan mai gari ka anshe su ka kai ma bashari ka anshe su ka ba gwamnati kuma mun ce gwamnan Zamfara tunda ya ce ya yi sulhu da bashari ma ne hito ma yan jarida da kowa inga Kabiru ya bada makaman shi ayi magana don ba ka so a faɗi gaskiya mun ce Kabiru dan ta'adda ne mu na fatattake shi amma gwamnati ta je ta bashi matsuguni kuma shine muke mu ba zargi bane muke dimon gare mu kai ka zargi sunana haza salamu na gode Muhammadu Bello Turji duk wani mai tababa ya je ya bincika kuma akwai wani bature da aka sata a yankin Mafara wa ya sace shi zan kawo maka hotunan dan mai gari kanin bashari uwa ɗaya uba ɗaya tare da shi ya akai tunda dan mai gari na daji ya akai ya haɗu da wannan baturen zan kawo inga an ka kawo yake tare da kuɗin garkuwa da wannan baturen miliyan 60 zan kawo inga ya garkuwa da shi tunda kai kana kare bashari ko kana kare matawalle ba kama da wayo ba kama iya kare mutane ba ka ce abin da ake a yi bincike ba wai ka ce a kare wani baturki na zargi wani ba wani wanda nake zargi abin da gai gaskiya ne in ma ba kaso a kwaɗi to an kwaɗi in ma ba ka jin daɗi a kwaɗi kuma an ƙara kwaɗi na gode jama'ar duniya ku san matsalar da muke ciki ni ba wani wanda ya dame ni in kuma akwai wani wanda yadda ga kamar na damu to ya basu su ci gaba da kashe mutane haza salamu na gode Muhammadu Bello Turji.
Nigeria can track you by just sending a message about end bad governance this time. But you see that guy? His name is Bello Turji. He can't be more than 26 or 25. He's a young boy, like a young man, but God knows how many people he's killed. He himself and his group is a very strong, he has this strong army of terrorists that at one time, like in the past, Bello Matawale or Patawale, your Minister of Defense for States, invited this guy into the government house in Zamfara to negotiate a peace deal. And they did negotiate the peace deal temporarily. That guy, that young guy you saw on your screen there, collected 950 million naira out of Zamfara State Government House. Ridiculous, Abi. Patawale decided to put together what he called the amnesty program for him. Okay. Meanwhile, it was it was a cover. Immediately after he did the amnesty, insecurity in Zamfara escalated because they were looking for gold. They bought them cars. I'm talking about, all these 4x4 SUV cars, 4x4 trucks, off-road trucks. Patawale bought them all these trucks. They were driving them all over Zamfara. At least for those of you who are in Zamfara, between 2019 to 2023, you know what I'm talking about. In Zamfara, there's something just happened. I don't know. Maybe he just caught Turuji off. Meanwhile, Turuji alone controls Fulani terrorists, kidnappers, arsonists, and then organ harvesters in Sokoto, in Kaduna, in Zamfara, and Niger. He has sizable control around that area. So that was why they were giving him amnesty. So they declared him wanted in about 8 states in northern Nigeria. And he can walk freely in 9 others, including the Middle Belt. Do you understand that now? That is situation in North. So he's the guy that is now telling us that this terrorism, Patawale, they sponsor him. If you don't know now, you know. What is Obi saying on this your protest? He has finally said something. And as usual, like Okonkwo described, Obi doesn't want any protest that is, you know what I mean? Alex Sotti was asking people to go and seek police permission. So the two of them, they were in Umahia. I don't know. There today, Obi and Oti.
Dear brother, and you consider me as a member of this house because our governor is covering all of us. So it's just a visit for us to discuss a number of issues bordering on from our party to governance in general, and they continue to encourage him from the good work he's doing, which is exemplary and it has to be appreciated by all. On issue of protest, within the Nigerian Constitution, protest is allowed. All I plead for those who are protesting is to do so within the law and in a civil manner that allows us as a nation to show that we live within the law. You know, everybody knows the things that are difficult. I always say, when they talk about sponsors of the protest, I say the sponsors are very simple. It's hunger. It's hopelessness among the youths. So we all have to listen to what Nigerians are going through. And I thank our governor for doing so. It is critical and important. Well, what I said to security agencies is that we will them ensure that they manage the situation, again, within the law. You know, we should not try to be overbearing. It should be something that we do within the law. There's nothing wrong. Protest is allowed everywhere globally. And I also say people protest in my house. And it's for us to listen to those who are protesting. Why are they protesting? Engage them. That's what governance is all about. You talk with them. There's nothing wrong in that. I was governor for years and people protested. And we kept dialoguing and debating about it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, on the issue of protest, like you said, protests